Good morning and welcome to Stretch and Mobility, but that also involves movement to make us strength training and movement to make us mobile. So this class might seem a little bit more different than what stretch and mobility would be, because what is mobility? It's movement, right? So it's not just stretching. We never want to stretch a cold muscle. We always want to have our blood flowing and being warmed up. Today's theme, you can't read the shirt from way back there, is don't think, just keep going. I do want you to think. I want that mind body awareness. I want you to follow those physician restrictions, recommendations, guidelines, all that fun stuff. Most importantly, listen to your body. And let's get going with a light march in place. Keep that breath flowing. Make sure you have some water nearby in case you start to feel thirsty. That means you're already becoming dehydrated. We don't want to be dehydrated. And let's take it to 1, 2, 3 tap on 4. This brings us into our next move, and you can pump those arms however you want. Is a knee lift. So 1, 2, 3 knee. 1, 2, 3 knee. And let's take that forward and back. 1, 2, 3 knee. Back 2, 3 knee. Don't forget to smile. You're doing something for your body. Maybe punch overhead, punch down. Let's take it to a little bit of a lunge. And yeah, if you get that extra step in there, yeah, whatever it takes, let's just keep moving, right? Don't trip over your feet. Back to that march in place or walk in place. But if we make it more of a march, bring that knee up a little bit more and let's do alternated arm punch. And bring that forward. Try and lunge back with that opposite knee or leg, right? Opposition arm if you can. Again, don't think. On demand, you're kind of on your own. No one should be watching, right? And just standing still. Let's roll those shoulders for a little dynamic stretch. A little follow with the hip, a little rotation through our spine and our low back. Let that shoulder flow, kind of like a figure 8 pattern. And bring that back. And no arms, just tapping side to side. Let's take that forward and back. Just stepping kind of together. So another reason why we do dynamic stretches and warm-ups for mobility is to improve balance, right? Let's take it to a cross behind. So we're gonna scissors those legs on purpose. Don't run into your support surface. And maybe just let those arms flow. Coming back. Ooh, that already starts to challenge my balance a little bit, mostly because I don't know what I'm going to run into back there, even though I see it on my camera, right? Pedal that out and arms back to that tapping side to side. Let's take it to around the clock. 12, 3, 6, 12, 9, 6. And pedal that out. Working that derriere a little bit. We're still gonna tap behind. Bring those arms up for counterbalance, and let's try and lift that leg and engage your butt. Pedal that out. Now we're gonna walk, and I'm gonna do my lengthways so I'm not coming off the camera or walking into my wall. 4 steps, forward, tap, and back. And let's take it to that knee up. Maybe add a little bit of a jog, some agility. You got to hop. All right, and pedal that one out. Now we're going to do some squats with a rotation and a reach. Working on our balance / mobility. So squatting. And let's take it, let's just squat out and turn. Because now we're about to sit down, but who's coming behind us? Do you want to say the prayer? How far down can you squat? And let's take it to a rotation behind with that foot. And lift that heel and add a little turn. Come in, step, lift that heel, working that calf muscle a little bit. And one more, another little spinal rotation, not just the arms, use your waist. Now, let's step behind and reach. Step behind, reach. Again, pull down and now let's pedal that back out and we'll do those hips a little bit again. So we're gonna squat, come up, lift. Arms can follow. Now, let's get a little more balance in. So you want to, I'm coming to the side. Weight shift if you're able. Come down as deep as you can. Do you have a couch or a table to balance? Lift those heels. I'm going to try and lower down, even though my knees get shaky. And then come back up. Let's repeat. Now remember, to your ability, right? So if you can't come all the way down and you're here, can you weight shift? Do you have to hold on? Or can you lower all the way down, right? Remember, there's one yoga pose I used to be able to do, and let's take that to a balance, is to come all the way down on one leg. I had to lift that heel, but the trick was in the spine. So I can't do it anymore, mostly because I have some skin integrity problems going on. But let's try it on the other side. So again, that crossover, maybe lower that toe and coming down. How far can you go? Do you need that support surface? Now let's try it with that spine upright. Cross, right? This time we're crossed at the knee, not the ankle. You got the balance? Can you come down a little further? And the other part of that is crossing that arm, right? I'm using my support surface. Let's cross at the knee, working the other leg. Keep that body as upright as you can instead of forward. Lower and down. Can you touch? Ooh, no, not today. All right. Now let's do a little more balance. Up to you. Do you want this wide base of support? And we're going to use that eye, somatosensory. So we're just going to shift our eyes from right to left hand, back and forth. Bring those feet touching. Back and forth, like 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Now, let's move those hands, move those eyes, not your head. Up to 12 and 6. Let's bring those legs onto that balance beam. Can you stand heel to toe? Do you need to be further ahead? Maybe split stance. I shift. Noon to 6, noon to 6. Don't move that head. Bring it back to 2 and 8, 3 and 9. Back on that balance beam, 10 and what's the opposite? 4. Right? Can you spread those arms a little bit more? Make those eyes shift more to 11 and 5. Ooh, how'd you do? All right, let's take it into a series of those stretches. So I'm going to use, maybe I'll use my wall a little bit for the downward dog type position, or the floor. I'll modify with both for options. So we want to start back in that deep squat. Feel that stretch in the back of your ankle if you keep that heel down. Keep that breath flowing. Can you bring those elbows up behind? Maybe you get a little stretch in the chest. Coming up, let's go into our first side lunge. We're gonna stretch through our side, our hip hiker. Bring that arm up and over. Keep that breath flowing. Arm up and around, reach for your thigh. Spiral that spine a little bit. Maybe press that bottom knee open. Feel that stretch come maybe into your inner thigh, your groin. Bring that arm straight back up. Let's flex that wrist like you're pinching a bird's tail. And that dynamic side to side lunge. And take that to the other side. So let's bring those elbows back already. Do you feel the stretch up here a little bit? Maybe your shoulder blades are pinching and back, coming down. Now, I keep my heels down, my back flat, and I feel the stretch down the back of my legs. Coming up, we'll take that lunge to the opposite side, bring that arm up, maybe feel that stretch back here. If you bring your arm and your shoulder against the wall, let's wrap. No, first we are stretching across, deepen that stretch down your side between your rib and hip. No curling forward. Let's bring that up. Wrap that arm behind, trying to open that chest a little more. Bring that arm down that thigh, open that up a little. Other arm straight up. Flex that wrist, pinch that little bird's tail. And turn that toe forward, that side to side lunge. All right, now let's go from lunge to T pose. So I'm going to try and be on your side so you can kind of see the posture. So my heel comes out from the arch of my foot. Body is upright between my legs. Arms can come out for our warrior. A little more strengthening, but you can make it a stretch by opening that hip, sinking a little more into that knee. Let's switch. Lower that knee like you're going to kneel. Bring those arms up. Maybe bring that knee a little bit more under your hip rather than behind. Arch that back. Tuck that tailbone forward. Keep that breath flowing. An active stretch. Let's take that to the other side. We forgot the T-pose. Oh, all right. Forward fold. Lift those arms up. Can you lift that back leg? All right. To the other side. Remember to feel that stretch. Maybe you got to open those hips, arms straight out. Pivot those hips and your foot, kneeling down. Remember your support surface if you need it. And lift those arms as able. And forward fold, hip hinge, I should say. Lift that back leg. All right. Now, let's stretch those hamstrings a little bit. So pardon the backside. One modification is tabletop against a wall. You spread the weight back, pulling on that spine. stretching your lat, stretching your back, and wiggle those toes. Now, if we come down a little further, like to a bench or a couch, you can reach out or to that floor. Only if you don't have blood pressure problem. Now, notice how my heels are up. Let's try and pedal them to get them towards the ground. And walking up, rounding that spine, coming up one vertebrae at a time. Whew, rolling those shoulders. And kind of pedal that out. Now let's go back to remember how we cross for our balance. This time let's cross our ankle over our knee. If you need a chair for balance, grab that. But I like the stretch better when you're standing and using maybe a support surface versus sitting, and then your butt muscles are deactivated. This way they're fired and it's an active stretch. So I crossed into that four square. And then as you sink down, that deepens that stretch in your outer thigh, maybe your inner thigh, your glute. And coming up, switching legs. Coming down to the best of your ability. Keep that breath flowing. All right. Now let's stretch into those shoulders. Rotate that wrist. And other arm. Let's try and bring that arm up overhead, stretching into that tricep. Yep, you can use your arm to help get it up a little higher. Because if you're stuck here, you want to try and get it up here, right? Keep that breath flowing. Switching arms. And interlace those fingers. Let's round that spine, just the upper. Keep the bottom stacked. Don't shrug those shoulders. Did you see that? And maybe interlace or one hand over the other, lifting up behind. Keep that body tall. Just another dynamic. While we're in standing, this can be done on the floor. Elbow straight out from shoulder. Rotate forward to shoulder. Height. Palms can be forward. Working those rotators. Now, here, if you're on the floor, your shoulders are hiked. That's further than normal, but try and see where you can get. What does that do? Reaching in our back pocket and what else, right? For that functional mobility. Straighten that elbow for those angel arms. Can you reach up to your upper shelves in your cupboard? Can you reach to pull the curtain shut or open it? Please open it as needed for sunlight, especially coming into fall and winter months. In the northern hemisphere, that light becomes less and less. Roll those shoulders. And then a little neck mobility. Jut that chin forward, bring that out. in and out, like a turtle peeking out of its shell. Turn that head side to side, relax those shoulders. And let's first just try and tilt that ear to shoulder. Now let's take a little extra tug. Press down with that bottom arm. Glide that chin forward and back. Trying to keep those shoulders as loose as you can, which are connected to our neck. Let go, opposite side, pressing down, forward and back. All right, and stretching those forearms, bring those palms together. Gather that love from your heart, the inspiration from the universe. Share that with the world you encounter. Grab a little more inspiration. The smiles from your hearts, release them out to the world. Gather the smiles from the hearts of the world, bring them into yours. Namaste. Thanks for joining me on demand. See you hopefully next